Welcome, God dang it, welcome to another edition of the We-On-Loc Nation channel. Subscribe, like, share, and subscribe. Before we get into our latest adventure, to people who are going to be coming to Las Vegas, we're going to go to that right away. I want to present to you, I want to present a sponsor to you, in part by Shish Trish. Mainly, they're going to be having awards in September. This September, so go and get your tickets. Here we go.
Get ready for the most glamorous event of the year, the U2B Streets Awards 2025, February 9, 2025, at Laven Midtown, located at 641 West 42nd Street, New York City. Join us at 12 p.m. for the pre-show red carpet extravaganza and a chance to win $500 in our fashion contest. From 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., enjoy the gold tier experience with speakeasy confessionals, press interviews, and premium cocktails. At 4 p.m., the platinum tier includes performances, a comedic host, an awards ceremony, dinner, and gift bags. From 8 p.m., the diamond tier features a VIP after party with a DJ, aerial dance, fire performances, and gift bags. 24 YouTube categories and many nominees. Can't attend in person? Stream the entire event live on Hush and Move Media via Uscreen for just $9.99. Get your early bird tickets before September 15, 2024. Visit now. Be a sponsor. Be extraordinary. Be there. Be great.
Good.
Get ready for the most glamorous event of the year, the U2B Streets Awards 2025, February 9, 2025, at Laven Midtown, located at 641 West 42nd Street, New York City. Join us at 12 p.m. for the pre-show red carpet extravaganza and a chance to win $500 in our fashion contest. From 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., enjoy the gold tier experience with speakeasy confessionals, press interviews, and premium cocktails. At 4 p.m., the platinum tier includes performances, a comedic host, an awards ceremony, dinner, and gift bags. From 8 p.m., the diamond tier features a VIP after party with a DJ, aerial dance, fire performances, and gift bags. 24 YouTube categories and many nominees. Can't attend in person? Stream the entire event live on Hush and Move Media via Uscreen for just $9.99. Get your early bird tickets before September 15, 2024. Visit now. Be a sponsor. Be extraordinary. Be there. Be great.
Hell yeah. All right. Oh, God is good. God is good. Shoot, I forgot where I was. Before I get into this, I did say last night, if most of you were paying attention, that some people are going to be coming to Las Vegas, Nevada. Some very interesting people, and one of them would be Ness from the B. Most of them are going to be from the B sector. Let's just say that. And then one person that I know is from the Umar sector / B sector. Oh my God. Now, I don't know Ness. I've been on her platform once. I've been on her chat enough times to know that ain't for me. I mean, not dissing, not disrespecting anything, but I know certain things aren't for me, especially with the route that I'm going. But it's going to be quite interesting. And I only said this: if I am going to be out the house, it's because of two individuals, D Darrell from the Umar sector and started Trish who started her own sector. Okay, which is sector B. This sector right here, this sector that I'm representing. This sector that I'm representing right here, B sector 8. That's the only sector that I'm repping, which my homie's on. She's on right now. Shouts out to you, Trish. Whew. And I sound a little sluggish due to the fact that it is hot as hell outside and I hadn't had enough water. So while I get a sip of water, I want y'all to just sit back and hold on to your seatbelts. Because this shit might not be familiar to y'all, but it's going to be a hell of a bumpy ride.
Fuck about you silly ass bitch. I think Bree was saying everyone goes through a season of being hated on YouTube, which is kind of true. Whatever. No, so is her season due to her actions, which is true as well. You see, everyone go through those seasons, especially when they're a fuck bitch. Okay, so good morning, Ronnie Q mods in chat. Okay. On DD Loop Loop. Okay, so what else?
Loop used to live with her mom in Las Vegas when she was alive. So these are the individuals that I'm talking about. I don't know necessarily about this particular individual, but Chili. But I do know that rumor has it that Ness will be coming, and a gentleman named Jay Williams. I know neither one of these individuals. All I'm saying is, when I'm out and I catch these people, and because I'm banking that I am going to have to see one of the few people that actually live in the city. Taz will be one of them. Everybody knows Taz the GOAT. Pillsbury Doughboy. That's my homie. And of course, D Darrell, who lives in Texas. He's been here before, so that will be the homies that I would eventually be hanging out with. Needed as it may, you're going to have some individuals from different walks of life coming into Vegas doing God knows what. And if Sha Kim is smart, he will go to his hotel, go to your hotel, my nigga, and just have fucking fun. That's all you need to do, my nigga. That's all you need to do. And if you need to call me, get with me through email.
So let's do a poll. Let's do a poll since we're talking about the TC situation. Let me close out the poll. Let's close out this poll.
Let's go through this.
So we're not gonna just act like the you have no problem with me You have no problem with me as you sit over there and say I disrespect my subscribers, as you say that I don't do the beef sector any justice. Over there, you can't even uh run a story down correctly about the beef sector, but you've been here for years and you want to do commentary on something that you know absolutely about, and you think you're going to hit my link. What are you hitting my link for? Oh, oh, could it be that your little that your little pimp who got you out here dancing on dimes and has decided that he's no longer doing the show? See, I didn't know that at the time that I just summarily dropped you from my motherfucking link in the first place. But then come to find out that this little whole little dog and pony show is no more. This whole little this nerdy motherfucker got you out here acting like a 20-year old, and when you're damn near 60, out here talking all this old bad boy shit, reliving your heyday personal life had already been put out here. You led with you didn't care because all your information was out here. You sat up there and, well, if they say one more thing, I'm gonna put papers on them and all of this. What happened to your a bunch of bullshit liars who got over on a lot of you, who you were forewarned by people who could think and see clearly the bullshit. And you guys, some of you guys, rode right on with the bullshit.
Okay, enough of that. Clearly, this person has a problem with another person. Uh, but here's the meat and potatoes. Here's the person that's actually going to be coming to Vegas. I don't know about anybody else. Again, here she is.
Hey, you should have saw Brooke. Baby,
Oh,
Brooke had
I
her
hate when
titties
that
out. Baby, Brooke had her flat booty out. Like, I am waiting for all of this. And it doesn't matter to me because at the end of the day, people are going to talk. That's what they're doing. Because I even said, and I'll tell you what I said. I said, I can't wait to see your ass. I said, your ass better be top notch from head to toe. I said, your wig better be glued on tight. And I better not see no lace. And I said, your goddamn feet better be crystal clear with some beautiful polish on it. I said, you better be nipped up, honey.
Who?
You.
Why?
That's what I said when you pissed me
Brooke is
off.
worried about everybody and what everybody's going to be wearing for this trip. But
Yeah, I'm gonna
luckily,
be on
the only one that's like that. The rest of us, we're cool. So we good. Oh, here's talent. Hold on one second.
I'm gonna make.
All right, hold on. Let's do talent.
Smee, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. What's good?
Hey, Brooke. Hey, Ness. Hey,
Bossy
Team
Gun Diva, you don't know me in my regular life.
Hey,
How many
talent.
fucking real friends that I have? That's a bunch of ridiculous, narrow-minded shit. I don't even know
Hey.
who you have in your life, bitch. I don't have you know if you have a nigga, a
Oh.
pet, or a motherfucking pulse, bitch.
Hold on, TMO. You said you were upset at me. Look,
Oh, go ahead, sir.
look. What I was saying was,
Oops.
you know, I have a natural paranoia about me.
Oh,
It has nothing about what I think about you.
Oh
I'm
no,
concerned about
I
your
don't even know
well-being.
what happened. I don't
Specifically,
know what happened.
I know how
I do
emotional
know.
you can get
Don't know
if
what
someone
happened.
says certain things.
I guess I'm gonna have to do this again. So basically, the one that was to the left, my immediate left, that was Ness. She's gonna be coming with security, I guess. What person comes with security? I don't get that. What the hell? Who comes with security? If you, it's not that type of a party. You come here, act like a decent human being, an adult, and you just have fun. Why can't we just have fun, people? Why do we have to come here acting a damn clown? Why? There's no need for it. No need for it at all. I'm telling you, somebody's going to end. If it don't end up one way, it's going to end up the other way. Somebody's going to end up in the goddamn hospital. Somebody's going to start snitching to the cops, or somebody's going to end up getting their cat peeled. I hope the first edition of what I just said just happens. It just have a good time there. I just hope they have a good time and they don't fuck shit up. That's my issue. That's my only thing. Other than that, I hope the other two choices that I just mentioned, somebody's going to end up in the hospital or somebody's going to end up dead. I hope that doesn't happen. But to each his own. Just come here, get some drinks, have a good time. That's it. All right, here we go.
When you go to social media events like this, and this is considered a toxic sector, and if you haven't been to a meet and greet in toxic sectors before, you have to know that people, when you come and see them, they may smile, they may laugh, but they're looking at your clothing, they're looking how your teeth are, they're taking an inventory of all of your flaws, and they're going to bring it back to the internet. Jay Wilson is no different than what most of these toxic sectors are like. So I'm just warning you that
It's talking about being 15, 16 years old, and we're damn near 40, 50 years. We're 40 and fucking 50. I don't know how old these people are. I would assume that Ness is still in her 30s. Everybody else is in their 30s, about to be in their 40s, and they acting like this, man. It's pathetic.
there is a less likelihood of chat rep doing
Bitch,
that
I
type
don't
of thing
ever
to you.
never I don't have to ever forget that I'm a black ass clown for you, because that says me know what a shitty ass job your no shit ass mammy did, bitch.
How you
And
gonna
she should have spit you
job?
out, whore, instead of goddamn delivering you.
Mr.
You
Your
nasty
time
bitch.
is
I
shut
wish
off.
she should have
She
aborted
be
you.
dragging people.
Don't look at well.
Go
Well,
ahead.
look. I do like when people curse out the chat because these chats are crazy. But look, I do want to say this, TMO. That wasn't
Yeah,
meant
don't
to be
come to me like
personal.
you want your throat snatched out.
Woo! Whoa, look, TMO. This wasn't an attack on you. I'm just saying your
Not
better
you, Fallon.
options.
I'm talking about the
No, I
comments.
know who you're talking to. I'm saying your better options are chat rep or the Finesse's convention at Party Bus. But Jay Wilson, I like Jay Wilson, so this isn't really an attack on him. But he's very mean spirited, and he will belittle you if you give him the opportunity. And it doesn't really matter who you are unless you're putting coins in his pocket. And now, if you're putting coins in his pocket, then maybe he'll cut you some slack. But I don't even know then. That's all I was saying. It wasn't a personal thing. Again, before I drop down, Vegas 2.0 next month. Let's go.
That part. That part. That part. That part. That part. Ness, do you think? Oh, I'm not worried about that. Molly Maybach. I'm not worried about that. Sorry. Try again. Go ahead, Demon Soul.
Look at Molly, that's my dog. Anyway, child, this is enough of therapy 101 with the content dog. I'm about to sign out, child.
Sure. All right. Have a good day so I can
You
talk.
It wasn't no strip club.
Jay Wilson over there trying to act like he is he's lit, he's young. He over there trying to act like, oh, we've done this before. Nigga, every time you've done it, it's been boring. Like you keep trying to talk like you just this young striking thing. When to be honest with you, like you're boring. Like you're older, you're a little slow talking. You just kind of around. There's really no zest to you. There's no umph to you.
Wow. You know what? I might just have to pay a little trip, but I have to be in ninja mode just to see who this Jay Williams is, because I don't know who this dude is. And for her to be talking like this, it sounds like to me he's a pretty noticeable, interesting guy. It's going to be quite interesting.
So it's like hearing him talk about his trip as if it's gonna hold a candle to this trip is a joke. Like, be
So now,
serious. Now,
I got a challenge for you.
What's the challenge?
All right. The challenge is I want you to impersonate Jay Wilson in the strip club when a girl coming over to him, like a girl
Girl,
coming
you
over
got
to
me
him.
messed up. I'm not gonna be doing no shit like
Well, how do you think, baby? Ooh, wait. How you think that he would sound when he would see the girl coming over to him?
Yeah, that's not gonna be me to do that, but I ain't gonna hold you.
Why are we worried about what a middle-aged guy is going to be doing at a strip club? He's going to be at the strip club having a good time. See, this is the thing what I'm talking about. You do your thing, he does his thing. Y'all be good, but you just looking to start some mess. I don't know.
But especially at no strip club, I'm not like I go to strip clubs, but I'm not hard up for dances and shit like that. I don't be.
No, I'm not saying to do the dance. I'm saying how you think he would sound if he were to go to the strip club and the stripper would come over to him. Like how would he be sounding? Like you know how you say baby and all that.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah. Right now, yeah. Fuck Jay Wilson.
you oh, you not okay? You not your impersonations time talk right now.
Right. Hold on, Trent.
It's me. I just came to be messy real quick.
Sweet lady, would you be mine?
Hey.
Yes.
Okay, so I heard Shakim and TMO talking about how she was going to be his assistant for you guys' wedding, and how the theme was going to be a Haitian theme.
Who's getting married?
And that you were going to wear red, and Lemon's going to wear blue. And so basically she is collaborating with Shakim to be there with Shakim, and they were all excited about it. So I don't think she wants to be with Jay Wilson either, because I don't think Jay Wilson would appreciate, you know what I'm saying, her coming over helping Shakim do the wedding, which has not been approved, but I guess Shakim approved it, but let's just go with it. And then coming back to their vacation.
So I think that was just maybe talk. I don't think that they were
styling you for a goddamn thing. We were sitting there talking to Shakim about the theme for the wedding and about the decor for the wedding. I didn't know what the fuck about no dress. They making up shit. When the Trinity came up here, it's a red dress and lemon and blue. I was like, what the fuck is she talking about? Like,
so you have no idea. You have no idea. You have no idea what she's referring to.
No, we were talking about the wedding and the decor, but nobody was talking about putting you in no red dress and styling you. We was talking about Shakim and doing the setup and doing decor, and we was messing around. But then she's sitting here putting red dresses and blue suits. I'm not do no tacky. I'm gonna do no tacky shit like that anyway. So for one thing, nobody talked about styling you. It was something about Shakim and the setup that he was doing. It had nothing to do about what color you were gonna be wearing. I said, oh, you ought to do a Haitian backdrop, because if you are officiating a wedding, which I officiate weddings. No fucking dress and no goddamn blue ass suit for that motherfucker. You're lying. And you coming up here acting like y'all okay, some shit. Who the fuck is y'all? Bitch, I got a fucking American Express. I can buy your trip, ho.
Okay, so I will go. I don't remember which line.
Now she dropped down. I think.
What the fuck is going on here? Getting to know certain people in certain sectors. Yeah, that's If I wanted to fuck shit, I have the energy for it. But at the age that I am now, nah, G. Listen, I'm ready to punch some people in the face, but I have to have the energy for it. It's like I would like to mush your freaking brains in, but I have to have the energy for it. I don't have the energy for anything. I don't have it except for when I'm making love to my wife. That's the only time I have energy. Okay. Oh, I kind of have some energy for that. Kind of have some energy. But these people here, they need a vacation, but why not Hawaii or Jamaica? You can't fuck no shit up in Jamaica. Oh no. Get your ass whooped. Hand it to you. You had your hand and your leg chopped off with a machete. Shit. Don't fuck around in Jamaica now.
She's supposed to have dropped the mic.
Why? Why Vegas? Why? Number one, it's gonna be hot. Number two, y'all gonna be having less clothing on. And I don't want to see no nigga in no tight ass shit. Cause that's all it is in the B sector. It's a bunch of lesbos and assholes. The assholes in short would be, gay people. Yeah. Lesbos and assholes. That's all it is. All right? Okay. Here we go.
Hey, girl, bye.
I was wanting to go. I can't go. I'm not good with finding timestamps and stuff. But Shakim, if you can point me to the right live, I will find the timestamp when she was speaking of a Haitian themed wedding, and Shakim kept trying to redirect it back to his wedding. And because I don't have to lie, I heard what I heard. Shakim started redirecting it back to his wedding, and she kept talking about the wedding, and she said that we can do a Haitian theme, and that you would wear red, and that he would wear blue. I mean, why would I lie about that? That's just what was said. Now, Shakim, do you remember what day that live was on? So I can get that live and run it back. Basically, everything said. Now I can't.
That ain't beyond. What are you talking about? And I just feel as though
I was just asking from a viewer perspective.
Oh, okay.
Don't tell me.
It's about to come up.
How do you know? How do you remember all this shit?
Today. Oh, because
drag me, and you sitting here.
My child is not
with a bitch who you told the court you
my child.
You are supposed to be a more decent. Fuck you, Ness. I'm tired of this shit with you because I'm sitting here tiptoeing around your ass. I ain't fucking damn said no fucked up shit. And Molly is right. You on some hypocritical ass bullshit. You over here sitting here joking with Shaquille with this ugly ass shit he showing you on the goddamn screen. And you mad because I made a joke about it. We were talking about colors. Not even joke. We were talking about the colors. Nothing about what she said. And everybody in your goddamn chat told you I didn't say what the fuck she said. And you seen that shit. But you were just hell bent on trying to drag me for no goddamn reason. It's the is motherfucking too fucking goddamn funny to goddamn try to pull some shit out of me for your fucking show. Like you are being a fucking miserable ass slut. Outside of this, you are supposed to be a more decent person and shit. I gave you much more credit, but you ain't fucking decent as fuck. You don't let this shit get to you, and this shit is not all that. You are not the bad bitch they trying to make you are. And I'm gonna give you a dose of motherfucking reality.
Who in the Rudy Poo Blue hell is this? Why? Oh, and you allow this onto your chat? I guess that's why they call it the B sector.
You are sitting here thinking you getting off on some bullshit you ain't putting off in the world. Bitch, you are sitting there not progressing. Do you not know what the fuck? You are sitting here putting me down, and let's put our life side by side, shall we? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm an excellent mother, bitch. You on fucking goddamn paying your child fucking attention. You sitting here picking out fake suits with a fake Elvis for your real child sitting over there with a white bitch. Are you fucking kidding me, bitch? You can't drag me, and you sitting here.
My child is not
with a bitch who you told the court you
my child. Okay, let me fix you. Anytime you lie, I'm gonna fix you. My child is not up against no white bitch. So you have to get yourself corrected. She dropped. My child, I didn't know you were so concerned about my child, Demon. So I'm so happy to hear that you're so concerned about my child, you fake, black, dumb, strong biting ass bitch. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Let's talk about you. How great your life is. The fact of the matter is you still suck dick on YouTube. You can't be too great in real life that you come on YouTube and suck dick of somebody who could be your fucking daughter, you weirdo. You're the bitch that go to a Nicki Minaj concert and post shorts as if you're 16 years old looking like a fucking jackass, telling us how your husband brought you a t-shirt with Nicki Minaj picture on it. Any random shit that you get at Walmart, you fucking weirdo. Bitch, everything is not about you, you stupid slut. Every chat that you drop in, you make it about you and you don't matter. Every time you talk about you, you don't realize you don't matter. You have never mattered and you will never matter. This is why talking shit about you is just so effortless. It's never a task. It's never difficult. It's really easy to talk shit about you because all you do is run your fucking dick suckers. Bitch, you got a husband that you keep trying to hide from us, and that nigga busted in on your ass while you was live, and we saw that fat bitch. And we see why you're not impressed because we're not either. You understand? Now, while you keep talking about my son, they call me a bitch if I talk about your daughter, right? They call me a bitch if I talk about your daughter because no matter what's going on with my son, his weight will never be an issue. So while you and your big body family got bigger problems and bigger fish to fry, which you need to broil, boil, or bake, you fat bitch, you're worrying about the wrong fuck ass things. So my son is good. I'm good. We happy. My family happy. Bitch, none of us complain. The only people complaining about my life is you bitches on YouTube. Make it make the fuck sense. Only people so concerned about my life is you motherfuckers on YouTube. I don't come over here and ask you bitches for a goddamn thing. Are you kidding me? When it comes to my kid, because I'm blessed. I don't have to worry about that, Demis O. You're an old bitch that wants to be young again, and it's not my fucking fault. You're an old bitch that got so fat you had a surgery, and now your body is chucking curtains, bitch. Are you kidding me, bitch? You look like you got a fucking comforters hanging off your ass, drying off your fat ass. How you still fat and you lost all the weight? All the gravity has been removed from your body. Are you kidding me? Bitch, you upside down looking ass bitch. I don't give a fuck about your feelings. We'll never give a fuck about your feelings. You will forever be a reject, like I motherfucking said. And bitch, you are a reject bred from rejects. So you've been in everybody's camp and kicked out all of them. And you sitting over here talking to me. You can't even try to start your own camp. Bitch, you only attend camps. You can't start your own camp. The drops can't do shit for Demon Soul Brooke. The drops can't close the camera. Take him out the camera. The drops can't help that fat bitch. That bitch needs a machete and a surgeon. Period, point blank, and a tranquilizer. That's what that fat bitch needs. So please, get the fuck out of my face, you slut. Do you think you're going to ever get me together? Girl, bye. You are a joke on this bitch. You are a clown on this bitch. And that puss-ass hoe, that puss-ass troll that keeps you looking a fool, this is why we want that YouTube shit to never sever. We want that YouTube shit to never sever because that bitch have you looking stupid all the motherfucking time. And when she want to cuss your puss ass out, that's what she do all the motherfucking time. And you follow suit like a boot bitch. Are you kidding me? You think I give a fuck about your feelings? You're a joke. Anyway, let me smoke my joint real quick. 1 second. Anybody can speak. I'm going on mute real quick.
Ooh. Okay. All right. That was a shit. Damn. I'm glad to be in this sector. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. I'm glad to be in this sector. Not in that particular sector. No. Because I don't speak as many words as I used to anymore. And besides, somebody's getting. I'm just gonna leave that alone. But that was some shit right there. But again, like what? Why are the venom? And again, we talking about people's children. I mean. Again, this is the I don't want to talk that black shit. I don't even want to talk that black shit because it doesn't make any sense, especially in sectors like these. But Jesus, it's like it's too much. It's way too much. And shock him eye to eye, brother. You about to be hopefully when you enter into your 40s, you evaluate your life. You hopefully you start to reevaluate your life. I'm sorry, reevaluate your life for what it is, because you hang around some crazy individuals. I do say so myself. I'm gonna play a few minutes of this and I'm going to my next subject.
Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I
I'll
just
get off mute because yeah. But yeah, if you want intrinsic pussy, you are more than welcome
how
to
did
it.
we
But
get
all the time. The first time wasn't no feedback.
Okay, but let me just tell you guys. So I'm gonna use myself as an example to give you guys evidence of how the drop works. So what I'm saying is, whatever y'all saw yesterday, the next time that I do, because I apparently I'm gonna have to come on camera before the trip, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna come back on camera, and you guys will be able to compare what y'all seen yesterday from what y'all see, in a couple of weeks. And I will be walking, talking evidence of the drops in action.
With her freshly shaved mustache ass talking about some damn body. Don't get mad at me, ho. I'm sorry. I'm just shutting down my stuff. Don't get mad at me, you wig wearing hoe. Really. Why are you mad at me? You
well,
harass
so
this
Laurie,
woman.
I'm already clocking that you get off at 8 o'clock.
You on the dynamite?
Yeah,
You
girl.
you should wait to get off before anything because now I already clocked it. So you get off at 8 o'clock. Okay.
I could have told you that. You want me to send you my schedule?
These are the people that are coming to Las Vegas.
Well, I think Chris Shakim is backstage.
And TC has been trying to back away from this. TC has been telling us to just stay out of it, leave it alone, just stay out of it. But when she called me today and she was so upset, it upset me. And so, yes, I definitely did say something. Fuck that wig wearing, mustache having ass. I don't give a
So
fuck.
you inserted yourself.
I
You were not
inserted
attacked.
myself. I inserted myself. Okay, I want to attack.
Right. You
And then
were
she
not
went back
attacked.
onto her channel and attacked somebody. Said I was over here with monkey lips or whatever the hell she wanted to call that. Yeah, and say I'm over here 12 hours a day. How I'm taking care of my mama if I'm over here for 12 hours a day.
She's got to be in her 50s. She's got to be in her 50s. See, I don't think half of these people have. No, I know they don't have husbands. I know they don't have husbands. I truly know they do not have husbands. Hey, son. Ain't they dyking? I hope this one. What's her name? Laura Lolo. She has to be in her 50s, and she has to have a husband. Obviously not because she speaking this way. Now I know I gotta watch my delivery. I do know that. I need to talk to Trish some more. I need to talk to Trish. I need to talk to Trish some more. I need to learn. I need to learn a little bit more. But right now she's live right now. So I had to learn a little bit more about this particular sector. I know she spoke of it, but truth be told, I need some more information. But We-On-Loc, why don't you just unsubscribe if you don't like? I give people a chance, I give people the benefit of the doubt. I'm not saying she has these live streams all the time, right? It's just that I caught her a couple of times and her lives were actually straight. I commented a couple of times and she asked a couple of my questions. You know what I'm saying? So over here in the beef sector, in B sector 8, I mean, it could get crunk, but not that damn crunk. And I'm gonna show you the reason why. I don't ever have to fall in that trap. I fell in that trap once. I ain't gonna fall in that trap again. But I'm gonna keep it to you.
You're a dumb whore. Nest don't be live 12 hours a day. I mean, look, unzip your wig before you burn it with the candle or the damn light bulb, and move back from the damn camera. Ain't nobody attacking her. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Y'all do know that BB Nice responded. I don't know if y'all heard it or not, but it was
Again?
it was a good 5 minutes that she responded today. Did y'all hear it?
Which one? Which time? Because she just did Nest. Which time?
No, I said BB Nice. I said BB Nice.
Oh, BB Nice. I'm sorry.
Yeah, look, you think I said BBW. Be nice.
I
BB
know.
Nice. But listen, the drag that she did, it was about 5 minutes, and I don't know.
How long ago was it?
It was today. It was earlier today.
I said how long ago?
I said earlier today. I don't know, like the hours. It was earlier today when I heard it. It's the last live that she did. I don't think she went live since then.
Okay,
I think
because I
or
know.
something. Do you see the title?
No, I didn't see it, but let me go and look. And I'll come back. But either way, Laurie was not attacked. Laurie came attacking, and she getting what BBW gave her, because that wasn't Laurie's place to come up there about no fuck shit.
You know what, Jay Dunn? If it was you, I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, it's me.
If it was you, Jay Dunn, I would have done the same thing. I sure would have.
Girl, you could lie all day long. No, you wouldn't have.
Yes, I would have. Yes, I would have. If Krista had
Girl,
been doing
you the one that came up here all day long talking about probation and stalking and all this type of bullshit when I did none of that.
That was a whole different situation. I'm talking about.
No, it wasn't. You said if it was me, you would have done the same. No, you wouldn't. So stop lying, bitch.
In the same place. If you were in the same place with the same woman, I would have done the same
not
thing.
In the same place. What are you talking about?
Okay, fine, Jay Dunn. I wouldn't protect you. I wouldn't say a damn thing about you.
So don't tell me that lie when I'm telling you inserted yourself. Bitch, I didn't ask for that lie. I didn't ask for that lie. You volunteered it.
Okay,
you volunteered it, so don't volunteer no lie about some shit that you would do.
Fine, bitch, sit down. Fine.
Bitch, I don't have to sit down.
Okay,
you just lied.
You ain't got to start calling bitches. How stupid is this? Anyway, as I was saying,
you inserted yourself in them people business.
Oh my God, here we go again. We know this.
But that's what. Okay. Well, you didn't tell it. You came up here acting like you were so attacked and you a victim.
That is what.
Damn. Does everybody have Tourette's? Is the last Dawn on Tourette's? Gotta know. Hey, Sharon, you're supposed to be working on that formula. I need that formula today, sir. Sir. I need that pill for Tourette's for everybody, including this woman. Jesus Christ.
But Ness said, what the fuck is wrong with you?
And I corrected Ness, and you tried to act like I was saying something wrong.
Okay, fine, Jay Dunn. My God, Jesus, are you happy? Are you better for it? Is this making?
Well, no, I'm just gonna stop you in your tracks when you incorrect.
Okay, stop me in my tracks. Okay, can I finish now? Is it? Okay?
Oh, that's up to Ness. Let me go see what they talking about.
I'm up in my train of thought. I'm disposable. Like, I'm over it.
Well, that's the thing. You have to understand. He has some sort of affinity for Demon Soul because he recognizes how overweight, unattractive, and pathetic she is. So he has like this.
We could never get a answer to it until what's the young lady name?
Oh hell no.
One of Miss T's people came.
She got the avatar of what's that movie? Not Scarface. Damn. It starred Cher in that one. I have to figure that movie out, but yo, enough of this. I have a confession to make. Let me put that down. I have a confession to make. When I get upset, I was just basically just trying to get some shit off. And I was just trying to see if, you know what I'm saying, if Trish was really going to come to Las Vegas, right? That I was gonna set her right with either a condo or a Airbnb. I would prefer for people to stay in the Airbnb because let's just face it, these freaking casinos, they have people who don't clean properly. I mean, there are these nice ass casinos that are 5-star-ish that need to go down to a 3-star. I'm just saying. I mean, catching one bed bug is enough. Catching one damn bed bug is enough. But my point is, I was trying to get her into an Airbnb. And this is the reason why I don't get caught up. I try not to get caught up in mess. But I end up getting caught. I should have just kept my mouth shut. But I wanted to get the shit out so I can leave. But there are some people who just need to get their shit off, right? There's some people who just need to get their shit off. And fine. Just get your shit off. But please, leave me the hell alone. Leave me the hell alone, because I can go off at any given time. Just let me stay in my peace. Let me say my piece so I get the hell on out of there. But this little rabbit ass bitch wouldn't even let me say my freaking piece. There it goes again. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't give nobody. I don't give nobody.
Hold on a second, guys.
Wait.
Let us.
I need to know how much. Hold on. I need to know how much. How much you want?
Anyway,
How much
can
you
I
want to pay
speak?
for the Airbnb?
So, like I said, you know, me personally,
Woman, hush your mouth for a second. Let me talk to a real woman.
watch your mouth, you
Wait,
dusty ass, much mouth ass nigga.
How much
What are
you
you talking
want
about?
for the Airbnb?
Nigga, how much for your booty hole?
What? Look.
I'm just wondering.
I would.
Yeah, I want to fuck you. I want to fuck your booty hole. How much?
Bro.
What?
Okay, well, shut the fuck
bro.
up. Anyway,
I
like I said, anyway, well, shut the fuck up because you're real zesty.
So,
You're real
can you
zesty.
spell pussy?
Listen, do you sell booty hole? Because that's what I want. I want to buy booty hole tonight.
How about if I knock you the
Yeah,
fuck
how
out? How's
about
that?
you sell me your booty hole tonight? How about I fuck you, juicy booty nigga? That's what I like. I like juicy booty niggas.
How about if I stomp you in your motherfucking neck?
I like juicy booty niggas.
Let me go ahead and stomp you in your motherfucking neck.
I want that juicy booty hole right now, nigga. I want that juicy booty hole right now, nigga. Anyway, like I said, anyway, moving forward though.
Airbnb, hurry up.
$20.
I wasn't talking to you. I wasn't talking to you, stupid thunder cunt.
Juicy booty hole for $20. That's what I'm willing to give it to you right now. How much you need, nigga? Juicy booty hole, $20, nigga.
How's that?
I want that juicy booty hole for $20. How much?
You pluck me, I'll pluck you. How's that?
Yeah, I want to pluck you for $20, nigga. What's good?
How's that? Two of y'all.
I want to pluck you for $20, nigga. What's good?
I'll pluck you in your motherfucking eye. How's that?
Nigga, how about I pluck you in your booty hole for $20? How about that?
Let me pluck you in your motherfucking eye, bitch.
Now I want to pluck your booty hole for $20.
How's that?
I want to pluck that booty hole for $20. I want to plug your booty hole for $20.
Trinity, I still want to stick you in your fucking eye for what you said. I still want to stick you in your eye. Maybe I might come. See how I get? See? You see? You see the connection. Evil begon evil. It doesn't get no better than that. I didn't come up there for that. All I wanted to know was how much you wanted for an Airbnb. That's all I wanted. But I wasn't talking to this wannabe Jennifer Lopez having ass bitch. I was talking to Trish at that time. But Trish damn, like she. I need one of these. I need a loud mic. To say, I need one of them little things that go. I do some of that. Them things you cut it on and off and make they make noise and shit. Oh, God, just want to. They're turning me into something that I'm not. They're turning me into something that I'm not. I am not a monster, but I will choke a bitch. I'm telling you, I need therapy. I need therapy. I need Lisa. Where is Lisa? I need therapy. Where is Lisa? Where is she?
That's why you single. That's why you're single.
I wanna plug your booty hole for $20.
You're single and alone, bitch, and you're tired.
I wanna plug your booty hole for $20.
And you mess with minors.
Ooh, I wanna plug your booty hole for $20.
How much do you want for the Airbnb?
$20, nigga. That's how much I want.
Wally, I typed in the back so you know, because I can't talk over you guys. I just got over my voice.
Okay, good. I just want to plug that nigga booty hole for $20. Can I do it?
Yeah, I want to stick in your motherfucking eye for
Okay,
for free.
I just want to plug that booty hole for $20. That's all I want.
How about if I stick in your eye with a knife?
All I want to do is plug your booty hole for $20.
How about if we just have a goddamn
$20? That's all I want.
Can we have a conversation? Act like
okay, let's have a conversation.
I want to stick her in the motherfucking eye.
I plug that nigga booty hole for $20.
I want to stick her in the eye.
I want to stick that nigga booty hole for $20.
Maybe carve out her titties out for free too.
I feel like.
Why did Trish do that? I hate when she does that shit.
$20 is all I need.
I feel like carving out the titties that she got lit or whatever.
Okay, that's cool. All I want is $20. I want $20 worth.
This is
crazy. I want $20 worth of that ass.
I need some
that
chicken.
Booty hole.
I need
juicy booty. $20 worth of juicy booty. That's all I want, nigga. All I want is juicy booty. I just want juicy booty. Shit, I want shitty booty for $20, nigga. I want shitty $20 booty. That's all I want, nigga.
Look like she went to plastic surgery. Look like her face not reconstructed with plastic surgery. Oh, cockeyed bitch. Oh, fucking difference. Look, I'll tell you gonna have a skinny, big ass lips. You got fucking soup coolers for lips. I know this big want to be Jennifer Lopez. Fucking what's her name? Cardi B. more like Cardi C. Cardi cut. See, I'm doing it again. This is the reason we get. This is called traumatization. Whenever you get into a fist fight with somebody, you get traumatized. I was fist fighting with this bitch. Verbally, not physically. I would knock her the fuck out. I already know that. But honestly, that wasn't even my intention. Again, all I wanted to do, right? All I wanted to do was tell Trish or give Trish some information so her and her friends can come to Vegas because we got people in the B sector that are coming to Vegas, right? That's all I wanted to do. And some people just don't have the tolerance for anything. They don't have the tolerance, the patience, the decency, the dignity. She has no dignity, no nothing. And it's like, Trisha asked me, I had the nerve to ask me, do you know this woman? I was like, no, I don't know I don't know this white girl. I don't know this white girl. I don't want to know this white girl. She's terrible. Touch my ass. Y'all will cut you. I can't even say it on live. I'll just stick you in the fuck. I'll just stick you in your eye. I'll just say that. I want to say more, but I'm gonna be generous and just say I'll just stick you in your eye. All right? Be like Popeye in reverse. It was like Mrs. Popeye. Hey, Mrs. Popeye. It was like, why are you Mrs. Popeye? Because We-On-Loc stuck me in my eye. Why are you sticking your eye? Because I tried to stick him in his booty hole. And I tried to touch his booty hole. He grabbed my throat and just took a pencil and shoved the pencil right in her eye. That's what I tried to do. That's what I tried to do. You don't violate a man like that. I have never been violated like that and will never be violated like that. So if I see you on the street, it's over. It is over. So bring some protection. Bring some protection. I hope I don't see this person in real life. I hope I don't see it. If my wife won't do anything, I know somebody who will. For a price. I pay her the right price. Best believe.
You mad at me? I want all of that $20 booty.
That's not good for you in the penitentiary.
$20 booty. $20 booty. I want some of that $20 booty.
Like a fake ass Nicki Minaj, bitch.
All I want is that $20 booty, nigga. Can I get some of that?
Okay, Trinity, he's gone.
Okay, great. Anyway, so like I said, this is Trinity Time Travels.
Yeah, what's up?
You know what I'm saying? So anyway, how you doing, Trish? You know, I like you. I fuck with you, Trish.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Okay, so like I said, now that I ain't gotta act a goddamn fool. Okay, I like you. I'm gonna go by your. I'm gonna.
Faggot ass bitch. Anyway, on to a more important subject. Just take this damn pen and I will stick it in your fucking eye. That's what I would do. I would literally stick this pen in your fucking eye. Please, I want you near me. Please, I want you to come to Vegas. And I want D to come to Vegas. I want D Durrell to come to Vegas and witness me stick this pen in this bitch's eye. Point blank period. If I go to jail, I tell my kids, like, look, this is your dad. This is who I am. You don't let no woman come and disrespect you like that. That's violating. That's violation. Violation number one. You don't let no bitch talk to you like that. Nah. Too bad. If I had a different mic, I would have dog walked that bitch. I would literally got a collar and dog walked the. You know what? See, the worst of the worst is coming out of me already. Just like Jake, not Jake. Yeah, was it Jay Prince? No, it wasn't Jay Prince. It was a Big J situation. But even in that situation, that was not my intention. But when people get on your nerves like that, it's like, come on. We're trying to have a conversation here. We're trying to have a conversation. So on to some better shit. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. That's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted either. Let's see. Wait a minute. Hold on. That's not what I wanted. Let me go to something is wrong. Let me go to intermission real quick. Let me go to intermission real quick. As a matter of fact, I want you to again get a glimpse at the YouTube's award show that is coming in September. The YouTube award show that is coming in September. So if you need to get your tickets, get your tickets. Get your tickets now. Get your tickets now before they go up in price. And I will see you back in a few seconds.
Get ready for the most glamorous event of the year, the U2B Streets Awards 2025. February 9, 2025 at Laven Midtown, located at 641 West 42nd Street, New York City. Join us at 12 p.m. for the pre-show red carpet extravaganza and a chance to win $500 in our fashion contest. From 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., enjoy the gold tier experience with speakeasy confessionals, press interviews, and premium cocktails. At 4 p.m., the platinum tier includes performances, a comedic host, an awards ceremony, dinner, and gift bags. From 8 p.m., the diamond tier features a VIP after party with a DJ, aerial dance, fire performances, and gift bags. 24 YouTube categories. And many nominees. Can't attend in person? Stream the entire event live on Hush and Move Media via Uscreen for just $9.99. Get your early bird tickets before September 15, 2024. Visit now. Be a sponsor. Be extraordinary. Be there. Be great.
All right, we back. We back. And now I found the thing that I was looking for. Our next segment, we're going to go into what I think is one of the most greatest coons in the history of YouTube. And when I talk about one of the greatest coons, I'm talking about Mr. Jesse Lee Peterson himself. And then, of course, somehow we had to travel back in time a little bit for the Cynthia G situation. I have not seen or heard from this lady forever. I heard, of course, she got kicked off of YouTube. Her channel got taken off. I wonder if she's on Rumble or something like that. But anyway, these coons are starting to get interesting. It's bad enough we got Officer Tatum's here. It's bad enough that we have Officer Tatum's here, Jesse Lee Petersons, and the wannabe Joe Clark, aka Stephen A's in the world. It's bad enough that we have those. But we got black what's his name? Black presenter or colonizer or whatever the fuck his name is. We need to keep an eye on. We need to start keeping an eye on these people. You know what I'm saying? We need to start keeping an eye on these people. And I'll put the link in the chat so we can go ahead and chop it up freely. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link in the chat so we can chop it up freely. It's been a while. It's been a while since I chatted it and had a full chat. You know what I mean? So we're just gonna go ahead and chop it up. And if any Umar haters want to chop it up with your boy, you can. You know you're an Umar hater. You know you out there. For those who like to suck a fart out of lemon on his ass. For those who like to rub KKC's little titties. For those who like to try to suck a fart out of AAS's ass or try to suck her nuts, y'all free to come over here anytime y'all want, man. Y'all free to come over here anytime y'all want. Y'all haters, y'all know who you are. Y'all know who you are. Y'all some hating ass Negroes. How the hell you gonna hold on to Umar's anatomy for that damn long? 19 years? You trying to see what it do, huh? You ain't grasping on to nobody else but him. Nobody else. Young Pharaoh, fucking Shaka almost. You ain't holding on to nobody else's nuts but them. Good Lord in heaven. Jesus. I mean, of all the people in the world, why Umar? Why? Oh, because he's about to do you something strange, huh? He's about to do you something strange, huh? He's about to prove each and every one of you wrong, huh? But it won't even make a difference. How does somebody come to somebody else's establishment, spy on them, report, snitch, like a little bitch, that y'all is, and a meeting and do the whole book of tweet thing, like AAS still does to this very day. You're a bunch of lowlives, bunch of scumbags, liars, deceivers, cheaters, stealers, deceivers, whores of Babylons, dick riders, all that I can ever think of. Oh, and hypocrites. Hypocrites is the more important word. Most of you motherfuckers in the AFW are a bunch of fucking hypocrites. And even in the Umar sector, yes, I said it. Even in the Umar sector, some of you are hypocrites. Yes, I said it. And I ain't never rocking with you motherfuckers ever again. Never. You know what I rock with? Let me put that up there for you. Let me go ahead and put that up there for you. Now I don't beef all the time because I ain't about beef, but I am about setting you people straight. Y'all a bunch of grown ass men and women. Y'all need to stop the fuck what y'all doing. Because y'all ain't getting paid doing it. Stop what you're doing and you'll get paid. If you were actually getting paid doing it, I would respect you more. But you ain't getting no money behind beefing with Umar. Let that man be. Dumb cucks. Y'all a bunch of cucks. Let's get it.
I probably will never go on Fox Soul again unless I have a conversation with Tammy Mack, because none of my interviews on Fox Soul were done with me knowing nothing. Malcolm X was assassinated because he was doing well, reparations is not an ADOS thing. It is not an FBA thing. The reparations movement itself comes out of the history of Pan-Africanism. If you study the history of the movement, you will find that many of the fathers of that movement were the first proponents of
Fox Soul and that whole shit show, for the lack of a better word.
What you should have been doing.
Why you gotta take my word all of a sudden? That's my word. Shit show. You took my word, sir. I was playing.
Is trying to get liberation for yourself. What you should have been trying to do is get that foot off your neck. But see, the foot is not on your neck. And the only time you recognize it being on your neck is when you want to get away with doing something that you think white men are getting away with doing. Because let's just be real. Whenever we hear about this war against Black men, it's usually being brought up when there's a Black man like R. Kelly, Bill Cosby, we see Trey Songz going through it, Ari Spears, when they engage in some degeneracy, and then they're getting the consequence for it. And Black men think that because they perceive white men to be getting away with crimes, they want to be able to get away with crimes as well. The reality is, Dr. Umar can sit up here and list all the different ways that the system is disenfranchising Black men and Black men in a victim boat. But the reality is, what he cannot tell you is what Black men did in response to it, because they did nothing.
Well, number one, again, I think that it is such a shame coming from a psychological perspective that we seek to heal our wounds as a people.
Well, that was Sister Cynthia G. That was Sister Cynthia G. And I say this in all out of respect because I don't know that sister, never spoke with that sister. It was once upon a time she used to be not a Black nationalist, but she used to be one of them Hotep niggas. And then, of course, whatever happened in her life, and she ended up turning a blind eye and a deaf ear, and she started going at some brothers who were, who she thought was generally responsible for the bad things that are happening in our community. And then she had the nerve to go at Dr. Umar, which was a no-no, but I mean, you got stung, so. And then she ended up getting killed. Oh, and she went after Jason Black as well, and that didn't work. And now she's probably on Rumble. And, I hope to hear from the sister again. What the one thing I wanted to ask, though, is what was Jay Prince thinking? He just wanted attention. That's all he wanted. I mean, it's bad enough him and Anton, he still has this axe to grind with Anton Daniels, but I ain't got nothing to do with that beef. I'm gonna let them rock out because I got more important things to do over here. All I want to say is, once again, congratulations to you and Flora. Hope y'all do what y'all do successfully. And that's as nice as I'm going to be. But for real, congratulations.
By relying on unprofessional testimony by individuals who have a vendetta against the opposite gender in their community. When you hear Sister Cynthia speak, you can hear a hurt and a pain and a hatred towards Black men. We cannot find an effective solution to Black male-female relationship issues or the oppression of Black men. Have done nothing to fight back against systemic oppression, not only against ourselves, but against our women, our children, our elders, and our community. Is absolutely ridiculous. The cemetery is filled with Black men, names we know and names we don't know, who gave their life for the freedom, liberation, and emancipation of African people. How can you disrespect the history of so many Black men, past and present, who continue to fight? I'm sitting in a school right now that we built with all Black money. 4 buildings that we're going to educate Black men in. It's not easy to solve our problems because there's always Black people in your very same community who's fighting against what you're trying to do to help it. But in addition to that, the white power structure is always waving its wand of oppression to try to sabotage anything we do. I think that the analysis of our women is too overly simplistic, and in being such, it is dishonest.
They've done so much. You've only listed names and not accomplishments, though.
I can list some accomplishments.
Let me ask you this: in terms of the YouTubian sphere and YouTubian community, what do you think is driving this seems to be growing vitriol that's being displayed between Black men and Black women on YouTube? And you have many individuals who are looking, from my vantage point, looking to monetize that.
Well, the agenda is the destruction and stabilization of the Black family. That agenda comes from the white power structure itself. And there's many aspects to that war to destroy the Black family. So the LGBT movement, the homosexual movement, the transgender movement, the interracial relationship movement, all of these are weapons created to help destroy the traditional Black family. And this war of words that is going on between Black men and Black women is another weapon that's being used to destroy the foundation of the traditional Black family. This negative exchange between men and women, which is one that I deliberately sought to avoid when I got on the Fox Soul interview. Once I saw Cynthia G and understanding what she has had to say about me in the past, although she doesn't know me personally, and understanding her dialogue towards Black men, which is a very negative, a very hostile, and a very angry dialogue and narrative that she puts forward about Black men, I had decided within my mind that I was not going to allow this interview to be used to continue to fuel that fight between Black men and Black women. So I deliberately decided to exercise a lot of patience and try to show a lot of love during that interview because I saw who was on there. Now, to be honest with you guys, I probably will never go on Fox Soul again unless I have a conversation with Tammy Mack, because none of my interviews on Fox Soul were done with me knowing who would be on the panel with me. And this is no disrespect to Cynthia G or anyone else who was on that panel, but they're not on my level intellectually, academically. You know, I'm a holder of 6 degrees. I'm at the top of my field. I don't have an equal. I don't have an equal in the field of psychology. I don't have an equal in the field of Black consciousness. For you to just drag anybody off social media and put them on a platform with Dr. Umar is an insult to me. And this is not the first time they've done it. They've had other people on panels with me. I was on one discussion with 2 brothers about interracial relationships, and they were YouTubers. Where's Cornell West? Where's Michael Eric Dyson? Where's Mark Lamont Hill? Where's Tavis Smiley? Where's some of these young PhD professors at the HBCUs and at the PWIs? Put me.
Yeah, there's still some wannabe hotepers with white women out there, still to this day. Still to this very day. Officer Tatum, he's not a hotepper. He's just one Jalafia. he's a wannabe cheetah pet. Coon, a wannabe foot soldier. I don't know what people see in these ugly ass white women. I don't know what these niggas be seeing in these ugly ass white women. If you gonna get you a white woman, get you the best white woman. Please, can you do that? Can you get yourself at least a 7? A 7 at least. Why you gotta get you an ugly ass 5 or an ugly ass 4? The bras probably smells like cigarettes any damn way. Cigarettes and cocaine. Yes, that's where that said it. The bitch probably smells like cigarettes and fucking cocaine. And you Negroes are married to these cigarette smoking, dog walking, fucking animal fucking white people. You know white people fuck animals, right? Not all of them, but you got these what is that called? I forgot. What is that called actually? When you got white people, even white women getting fucked by these animals. And what does the Bible say? What does the Bible say about having sex with beasts? I want you to look that up. You're having sex with beasts. Bestiality, that's what it's called. Bestiality. So that's what you want to be a part of? Black man, you want to be a part of this bestiality? No, I said that wrong. You want to be a part of this bestiality shit? Black man, black woman, You want to be a part of that bestiality bullshit? Y'all disgusted. Anybody caught with a white woman in my sect? Bye. See you. Because I don't want you bringing that poison back to my community. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. No wonder we got AIDS and HIV. No wonder we got HIV because you keep fucking these animals.
On a panel of my peers. Don't put me on a panel of YouTubers. I am not a YouTuber. I do not have a YouTube page. I don't want one. I probably have the biggest name on YouTube because of the power of my message, but I'm not a YouTuber. So why are you constantly surrounding a scholar with YouTube personalities? They did the same thing with Jesse Lee Peterson. Racism is not about individual white people choosing to hate blacks. Racism is about the system of racism that controls opportunities and resources, Sister Tammy. Racism is not about the attitude. It's about the control of resources and opportunities.
Tammy, that is not true. This is why we have to we must get to know ourselves so that we can overcome that fallen state. Dr. Umar is evil for putting out a lie like that or lies like that because people are going to believe in it.
Let's refrain from calling people names.
Okay, but he's not telling the truth.
We have to refrain, Sister Tammy, but at the same time, I think it's important that we understand the difference between the Negro and the coon. Sister Tammy, this is a very important distinction that has to be made. The Negro is innocent in his ignorance, Sister Tammy. As Brother Michael said earlier, some people make mistakes against the race unknowingly. If you make a mistake against the race unknowingly, that was a Negro. Negroes are innocent. They think white people are more intelligent. They think Jesus is black because they haven't been taught any better. But a coon knows better. But the coon voluntarily identifies with his oppressor because there is an agenda that he's looking to get filled. And
no, he just wants people to come back to God so we can be at one accord with all the brothers and sisters, all the white brothers and sisters, all the right brothers and sisters. You have white people in your family. Just because I have white people in my family, which I do, does not mean I want to fuck a white bitch. Sorry, not my cup of tea.
The sad thing about Jesse Lee Peterson is he is too old to be cooning at this point in his life. And
Jesse Lee Peterson, in my estimation, is what, 60-something years old? 62, 63 years old? And you're on YouTube doing what? Even the people in Fox News do not want you there. They do not want you there. I would have to say Sean Hannity looked at you like you were nuts. It's like, who the hell is this nigger? That's what he said. In his mind, he said, who the hell is this nigger? He's about to get me. He's gonna get my station flagged. He's gonna get me fired. Anybody from the alt-right wants to get rid of you want to be part of the alt-right and they want to get rid of your ass, something is wrong with you, sir. I want to interview Jesse Lee Peterson. How many people will want that? I want to interview Jesse Lee Peterson. Somebody give me his email. Somebody know his email. Somebody give me an email because I want to interview Jesse.
And the fact that he claims to be a man of God doing the devil's work makes him a total hypocrite.
But Tammy, you know what I just want to add to that? To hear Dr. Umar and the other man to speak this way.
That's Michael.
Michael, sorry. to hear Michael and Dr. Umar speak the way it's abnormal for men. Normally, men, when I was growing up, they had logical mindset. But today's black man has an illogical mindset because he thinks like a woman. He has not overcome the spirit of the woman and returned to the logical
There
mindset
is nothing
of the
more
father
effeminate than a white man defending the white power structure against black people. There is nothing more effeminate than a black man defending the white power structure against black people.
Hey, why are you speaking? Hold on.
You are politically effeminate,
just logical in their mind.
You are politically
and women
effeminate.
are illogical
You are
in their mindset,
politically
right?
effeminate.
Why are you
You are
on me?
defending the white power structure against your own people while you claim to be a man of God. You are a disgrace to your race, sir. You are a disgrace to your race.
And so normally, men, not all, but most, they think like their mothers and grandmothers. So they all think just like women, and that's why you can't get it right.
So indicting racism makes you a woman.
Yeah, they all think like women. You sound like a woman, sir. You sound like a woman when you start talking. You sound like an old woman that's sewing in the sewing kit and sewing up a fucking sweater or some shit. God, I wish these people. I wish these doggone people would just have a mindset of their own. God, I wish these people would have a fucking mindset of their own. It's quite freaking ridiculous. Stop cooning. Stop cooning. If I was interviewing Justin D. Peterson, that would be the one thing that I would say. Stop cooning, sir. No, nobody respects you at this point, but just a bunch of softies. Nobody respects you. Y'all got issues.
And that order is God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman, and woman over children.
I'm not interested in the religious interpretation of racism.
Today's black woman is over the men. And
it is a mistake to use religion to interpret political phenomena.
That's why
we're gonna take a quick break and we'll come right back on the Tammy Mac Show.
During the vitriol that comes out of the mouths of some of our brothers have her voice, I don't particularly support it because I don't want young black women hearing the vitriol that comes out of her mouth no more than I want to hear young black men hearing the vitriol that comes out of the mouths of some of our brothers. So I take issue with Fox Soul, for constantly surrounding me on a panel with the people who are not my equals academically or intellectually. And as far as the whole Help Giselle situation, I thought that was absolutely trifling, disrespectful, and underhanded. Now, don't get me wrong. I would have still done the panel, okay? Because I'm not transphobic. I'm not homophobic, but I do not support the lifestyles.
Oh, I do remember this one. This is the one where everybody thought that when Umar said that the dude on the far left, the upper left, he thought it was a woman. Obviously, Brother Umar didn't have a sharp tool that day. He didn't have a sharp lens. He didn't have a sharp microscope. All he had to do was zoom in and see that homeboy had some titties. He didn't know. He didn't know. He said didn't know until like I think the next couple of days or something like that. Maybe a day or so. I don't know. He didn't know, yo. He didn't know. Don't put that on the record books and say Dr. Umar tried to get with a tranny, called her a queen, called that dude a queen. That was an accident. That was an accident. Leave that brother alone.
Phobia is the fear. And as I've always said, there is no such thing as transphobia in the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders that we use in the mental health profession to diagnose illness. There was no transphobia or homophobia in DSM-1, DSM-2, DSM-3, DSM-4, and now we're up to DSM-5. These are words that were created by that community to castigate and criminalize anyone who disagrees with the lifestyle. So I have nothing against Hope Giselle, okay, at all. But I disagree with the lifestyle of Hope Giselle. But just tell me that there will be a transgendered person. Let me know that there's going to be a surgically altered male in the conversation. And I'll say this and I'll shut up. Black women need to be careful. And the reason Black women need to be careful is because they are co-signing this surgically altered male movement that they refer to as transgendered woman. There's only one type of woman in the world, and that's the woman who has a menstrual cycle, and that's the woman who carries and gives birth to a child. You cannot be a woman if you were not born one, according to Dr. Umar Ifatunde. So that was not a transgendered woman because there's only one type of woman. Hope Giselle doesn't have the menses. Hope Giselle cannot carry a child. Hope Giselle is a surgically altered male, a man imitating a woman. Now, with that, the reason Black women have to be careful is that Black women keep on allowing surgically altered men to represent them. If they keep on allowing surgically altered men to have conversations about the experience of Black women, the power structure of this country is going to replace the voice of authentic biological Black women.
Oh, God.
Authentic surgically altered men. If Black women do not make it clear that only biological women can speak for biological women, I can foresee a situation in the next couple of years, not even a decade, not even the next generation. I can see a situation in the next couple of years where the voice of the Black woman would have been totally colonized by the surgically altered male.
But this is what certain people like. That's how they make that's how they make the next generation and the next generation weak due to the rise of the Black man. So if it's going to be the rise of the Black man, guess what? He's going to be a Black man, but it's going to be in wig and high heels. That's what they do not want. They do not want the rise of a Messiah. They do not want the rise of a Messiah. They do not want the next Rodney King, the next Malcolm X, the next Medgar Evers. They do not want that. They want you weak. They want you weak and pathetic.
You say that there's no such thing as a sellout, but you can admit that the word sellout does exist and that it is used, right?
Yeah, it is used, just like the word racism. We all know that there's no such thing as racism. It's a word that made up to deceive the blind. And so when they use the word sellout, it's meant to divide and conquer. But if you're not in a fallen state, meaning that Satan is not your daddy, you can see the game that's being played. Like Dr. Umar just said, he just spoke as a blind man. He has no idea what he's talking about because there's no such thing as slavery syndrome or whatever he said. Our battle is a spiritual battle. It's either right or wrong, good or evil. And in the good old days when boys were boys and men were men, men knew that and they led their wives and children in the right way to go. And they did have a conduct of morality. They treated everyone they would like in the way that they would like to be treated, never mind the color. They taught their children how to work and be responsible and not blame and whine. And they didn't put it out there as though they couldn't make it. Dr. Umar Johnson just made up words.
Reverend Jesse, I don't think we should suggest that one person knows more than the other in a sense of you saying you know it all and anyone else on the panel knows less. That's a little unfair.
Yeah, well, I may not know my flowers, but I know Dr. Umar Johnson is blind and that he's wrong. And he doesn't know God. So he's telling people words, fancy words, in order to deceive them. If you knew that our battle is a battle between good and evil, then you wouldn't make up words.
So, in other words, Jesse Lee Peterson believes that white people are good and Black people are dumb. That's what he believes. But I want to go out on a whim here. And I want to say that Jesse Lee Peterson is running game. That's what I want to say. I definitely want to say that Jesse Lee Peterson is running game due to the fact that, this is YouTube, and he has nothing else better to do. I think he's just running game. I don't think he believes what he says. He says that he's been on the slave plantation, and none of these things had occurred. Oppression, castration, apartheid, none of these, hanging up nuisance, none of these things ever happened to Black people. None of these things ever happened to him. No. Being called a nigger and a boy, a nigger and a boy is quite, quite familiar to him. Yeah, it's quite familiar to him. I mean, he likes stuff like that. But it's just something in me is just saying he's full of shit. That's what I want to say. This is the reason that I would like to have at least one interview with this guy. One interview. So if I can definitely find his email, I would definitely ask him if he could come on this here show. Okay? If he could come on this here show, I will come on his show. And and he can ask me all the questions he wants. And I'm going to actually embarrass him. No, I don't want to say that, because I'm gonna go out on a whim again, and I'm gonna say I actually like this dude. You know why I say that? Because he's constant. We don't have these people who come into our face and say, "Yo, I want to invite you to this party where all these particular people," and they don't tell you who the particular people are. It's like, we could come in one accord and become one nation. Are you talking about white folks? And you go to that particular party, ain't nothing but it's white folks, Black folks, and you see that everything is just bleeding red, meaning it's the Republican Party. We want you to become part of the Republican Party, and they will just talk your ear off. Just become a part of Donald J. Trump. Yeah, the same Donald J. Trump who is what's the word I'm looking for? Like and share, subscribe to the channel. Like and share, subscribe to the channel. He's endorsed by a Klansman named David Duke. You know, he likes to switch every once in a while. And you know who else? Who has spoken with David Duke? You know who else has spoken with David Duke? I'm going to give you 3 guesses. Jesse Lee Peterson, Tommy Sotomayor, Brandon Tatum. Jesse Lee Peterson, Tommy Sotomayor, Brandon Tatum. I want you to guess which one has spoken to Mr. David Duke. David Duke, an ex-Klansman.
It's in order to deceive, you would tell the truth and hope that those who are blind may wake up and see the right way to go. I grew up on a plantation down in Alabama under the Jim Crow law, and back then, Black people...
There were no slaves on that plantation?
Well, yeah, they had, matter of fact, my grandparents' parents ran the plantation, but they weren't slaves when I was growing up. And the point is, Black people had a sense of morality then, and they loved what was right. They worked hard. They loved their country. They didn't blame because the men were leading the way.
Hold that thought, Reverend Jesse.
Now the Black men saw like women.
Hold that thought, Reverend Jesse. Dr. Umar, go ahead. I don't want him to bring your name up and not allow you to respond.
It's okay. I had been on Reverend Jesse's show before, and they have been trying diligently to have me come back. And one of the reasons I did not return to the show is because I believe that Jesse Lee Peterson knows better. In fact, he would be a textbook definition of a sellout, because he is the type of Black man who will bend over backwards to absolve the American white power structure of any responsibility for what happens to Black people. And like many,
just like Brandon Tatum,
sellouts, they always ignore, or they try to retreat away from acknowledging the role that systemic racism plays in the life of Black people. Racism is not only about the individual mistreatment of Black people, it is about the systemic mistreatment of Black people. See, racism is a system that all white people participate in to disadvantage all members of another group. So you don't opt in, you don't opt out. And members of the target group don't opt in or opt out. But what they can do, as Jesse Lee Peterson has so effectively done in his career, is they can identify with the power structure. They can identify with white racism, and they can carve out a niche for themselves by defending the racism that is attacking Black people, as opposed to defending Black people against that racism. A Black man in America who does not stand up for his people, and in turn aligns himself with the structure that is eating away at the opportunities of Black people, can go very far in this country. Senator Tim Scott is an example. Jesse Lee Peterson is an example. And we will continue to create these types of personalities, Sister Tammy, if we don't come up with the code, and if the Black community doesn't start holding its members accountable for dysfunctional behavior.
And there were slaves in America. That is not happening today, and it wasn't happening when I was growing up in Alabama. This idea that slavery is the cause of the lack of morality for Black people is insane. It's just another sign of an illogical mindset. Because when I was growing up, the bathroom was outdoors, outside bathroom. I had to work the cotton fields and things like that. But it was the character of the man or the woman that counted. And when I was growing up, Black people at that time were known to be men and women of character. Today, Black people, not all, but most, are known to be men and women who lack character. The world knows that Black people are suffering not because of this phony idea of racism, slavery, systemic racism, and all that crap. They know that Black people are immoral, that they come from failing parents, and that they hate everybody, and they have no love.
But
Everybody
that's not your
knows
story,
it,
is it,
but
Reverend
they're
Jesse?
afraid to tell the Blacks.
That's not your story, is it, Reverend Jesse? Is that your story?
No, because I was raised differently. I was raised to treat all in the way that I would like to be treated, to be fair and to be honest. Because
I don't want to say that the brother has a disorder. I don't want to go that far. But when Tariq had him on his show, right? And I know he means well in certain aspects, not all. I'll give him that much grace. I'm saying he means well in certain aspects. Yes, I will say that God needs to be mentioned in all aspects of YouTube, not just certain individuals like myself. And there are very few people who will mention God, right? But it's like man has completely taken over. The soul of evil is completely taken over YouTube in many different aspects of 2024, 2023, 2022. I mean, it's been a big ass mess. But at the same damn time, stop all the cooning and buffooning and gawking and the buck-eyed and nigga. Come on, Jesse, you too old for this. You way too old for this. I'm gonna find your email and I'm gonna email your ass. And you better answer my fucking email when I email you.
Because you're either children of God or children of Satan, and it has nothing to do with the color. And the children of God cannot hang out with the children of Satan because they have their hearts are wicked and they have illogical mindset. The two men that just spoke, it made no sense.
But so I'd like for you to teach me.
It makes no sense because they're not, to you, they're supposed to be Christians. Not everybody thinks like a Christian would. Do you know that the Ku Klux Klan are also Christians as well? Because they believe in they believe that they're Christians and they believe that white is purity, but they ended up burning crosses. Does that make sense? It doesn't make sense to me. How is it that you are a Christian, sir, but yet you burn crosses in people's front yards? Isn't that symbol a part of how God got crucified? That's the same cross where God got crucified, but yet these people take gasoline and torch the doggone cross. Make that make sense, Jesse.
They don't have a logic.
Reverend Jesse, I would like for you to teach me for a moment here.
Yes.
Please break me away from tradition and what I've been taught in the white schools that I've attended that suggest that there was this society in America that wouldn't allow white people and black people to drink from the water fountains. Did the white institutions I attend teach me that wrong, or was that correct? I'm ready to learn from you.
Well, as a matter of fact, when I was growing up, I remember the colors only signs and the whites only signs. But because most black people loved what was right, they loved God, they knew that all white people did not feel that way. It was primarily the white people who belonged to the Democratic Party, and they
I'm sorry. Give me a minute. Oh.
Why the blue fuck would you ask something like that dumb?
Oh man.
Why
Baby,
why the blue fuck would you ask something like that dumb?
Oh man.
Why
this brother can't. I think there's a script somewhere. There's an actual script somewhere. I need to find that script. Pronto. Something's wrong.
They want blacks to be a part of the Democratic Party. And so that's why the blacks started the Republican Party, because the blacks. So when we dealt with for black only signs, for white only, common sense said it wasn't everybody. It was those who serve evil.
But it was majority of the white people. We can agree with that.
No,
right?
it wasn't the majority of black people. It was a few.
I said majority of the white people.
I'm sorry?
Let's get back on to sellouts. Dr. Umar.
Yes, ma'am. And I would like to respond to him if I may, Sister
And it
Tammy.
wasn't a majority of whites.
Thank you. Go ahead, Dr.
I want to clarify something when we talk about racism. Racism is not an individual personality fault.
It doesn't
of white
exist,
people.
man.
Racism is not about individual personality. Racism is about systemic injustice, systemic bias, systemic disproportionality, systemic discrimination. You do not opt out of
That is
racism.
dumb.
all white people benefit from and participate in racism. So whether your ancestors owned black people or not is irrelevant. And the reason it is irrelevant, Sister Tammy, is because even if your ancestors didn't own black people, they worked at a job that was created because of the enslavement of black people. So there's no such thing as slavery did not impact my family. Just like in today's America, all white people benefit from the mass incarceration of black people. They benefit from the miseducation of black children. They benefit from the police brutality against black people. So I want to make sure we are clear.
What you're saying is—
Oh, but Officer Tatum says, man, this dude's ridiculous, man. That's all he does is see color, man. I don't see no damn color. You are a fucking blind whore. I guess this is the reason why you married one, right?
It's not about individual white people.
But what you're saying is a lie.
But We-On-Loc, she didn't do anything to you. Don't fucking matter. Every time I see a white woman, and a white woman is being cordial to me, she's being all nice, and I'll stand up and like, oh, I like your dreadlocks. Oh, I like your, can I touch them? I automatically think Emmett Till. Why Emmett Till? Because Emmett Till was the most innocent, the most purest boy that ever gotten murdered by two white supremacist thugs. I might as well just add on to the sister, because the sister is just as responsible as the two people that murdered Emmett Till. Oh, nobody likes to talk about Emmett Till. Nobody. If I talk about Emmett Till, I get less views. If I talk about the responsibilities of certain white people, I get less views. But when it comes to black people, like what's happening now with the whole Jay Prince and Anton and Charleston White, everybody wants to know what's happening with Anton and Charleston White. Anton and Charleston White had a breakup. Who the fuck cares? Who cares? See, this is what people get caught up on. They don't want to get caught up on the real. I could give you real all day. Tomorrow I will after work, I will be doing a segment, or if there is any updates on the Sade Robinson case, or is there any more cases to come, or I might find some cases at the mere end. Of course, Lisa, my dear sweet Lisa, she's always on the case. She's always on the case. I love her. I love her to death. She is always on the case. She's always giving me footage. She's always giving me content. She's always giving me something that's worth something to talk about. Oh, and don't worry, there's a new guy out there that I'm gonna end up getting in his ass for. Well, let me subtract my statement. There's a guy out there that we need to have a one-on-one conversation about relationships and marriages. I wonder if people would like that instead of this whole thing about I just need to be in a new sector. That's what I need to be. As a matter of fact, let me see if I still have that. Let me see. I'm gonna go up there. I need to be in this sector. Got you. That's what I need to be. Since no one likes to pay attention to real content, I just need to be in this particular sector. That's what I need to be.
Racism is about the system of racism that controls opportunities and resources, Sister Tammy. Racism is not about the attitude. It's about the control.
let me show y'all real quick. Let me show y'all real quick the real Jesse Lee Peterson up close and personal. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel and become a member. Now, this is the real Jesse Lee Peterson and how nobody wants to share a platform with this dude for obvious reasons. I gotta unmute.
Was on Fox News recently on the Hannity show, and he basically reiterated the notion that
Sean Hannity. You remember Sean? You remember Hannity and Combs, right?
one of America's biggest problems or mistakes was allowing women to vote. Now, back in March, he was giving a sermon, and during that sermon, he first talked about why it's such a horrible idea for women to be given the right to vote. Let's watch.
There are a few out there that are logical women that can make sound decisions, but most cannot. Women.
Wait a minute. Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson? He was a reverend? Oh. Well, why am I shocked? Why am I surprised?
Women cannot handle power. It's not in them to handle power in the right way. Men are so weak, they've been so intimidated that they allow these women to just run wild and screw up everything. One of the greatest mistakes that America made was to allow women the opportunity to vote.
And you're supposed to be a child of God? You're supposed to be ordained by God? That don't sound right. What you said didn't sound right coming from an ordained minister. Just saying.
Wherever women are taking over, evil reigns. And the women who know that I'm right, you got to speak up about this too.
I feel like I know that my response should be I'm outraged, but that was so much like an SNL skit to me that I can't help but just laugh.
That was amazing.
That was the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard.
He's like, what else are women bad at? Driving.
They're just running wild.
Who's in that room?
Look at me. I'm just running wild right now. That's what I'm doing.
Oh, yeah. Who's in that room? Who's like, is there anyone going, that sounds about right? I get it. Women. He's just like, women be shopping.
You know your career is being shortened when even white people that you love so much is laughing your ass out the room.
That's insane.
It was insane, okay?
What else did he say? He said, and this was probably the reason they didn't allow women to vote when men were men. Which the worst part about that is what are men now? Men must be women. And that's the worst thing. That's horrible.
So this guy is, by the way, we've had him on the program before. So go to TYT interviews on YouTube and check it out because he said some asinine things about African Americans as well, by the way. However, you would assume that someone as questionable as Reverend Jesse Lee Peterson would be a contributor to any work. But of course, he's a contributor for Fox News because that's what Fox News does.
No, don't you see? I want him a contributor to my life because when I get bored, I'll be like, just say something, anything. This guy, crazy Uncle Jesse over here, crazy Uncle Jesse. Like Full House, but way more sexist.
Yeah, absolutely. So he was actually recently on Hannity. So Sean Hannity, regardless of what Jesse Lee Peterson has said in the past, decides to continue having him on the show as a contributor. And there was a woman on the panel, and hilarity ensued. Let's watch.
I think that most Americans know that liberal women are destroying the
You said
family.
women.
They hate men. They hate society
That is
as it
absolutely
is.
false. Sean, do I hate
Even
men?
when
Do I hate you?
they're
You're a pastor.
I am.
You are a pastor distorting God's word for misogyny, for misogynist purposes. What do you mean? How? When you say women are just, you leave a woman alone in charge of a family and she destroys the family?
We allowed the National Organization of Women Who Hate Men to come in years ago.
You're not answering anything
the
that
Women
I'm
Live
saying.
group. We left
There's
them
no such
alone.
thing as the National
We
Organization.
left them alone. There is.
That's not.
There is an order to life. It is true. Liberal women policies are bad for families. They're bad.
I got to take a break.
They're bad for America.
Okay.
I love how he goes and is like, he's not like, okay, first you're ridiculous. He's like, I got to take a break. We'll do this again in like 2 minutes.
I know. No, that's a great point. And another thing is, if you guys pay close attention, in the first video, he just says women, like blanket statement. But now he's on Fox News. So he has to make sure he emphasizes liberal women, right? So these liberal women, they're running wild.
They are running wild. I didn't realize.
Well, damn. It's like I said. You know you're in trouble when you had Jesse Lee Peterson on your live stream. But guess what? We're going to have so much fun. We really are. So come and kick it with us. Come and kick it with us on the We-On-Loc Nation channel. We are going to love you over here. Oh, yeah. Definitely we're going to love you over here.
We must get to know ourselves so that we can overcome that fallen state. Dr. Umar is evil for putting out a lie like that or lies like that because people are going to believe in it.
Let's refrain from calling people names.
Okay.
They think white people are more intelligent. They think Jesus is black because they haven't been taught any better. But a coon knows better. But the coon voluntarily identifies with his oppressor because there is an agenda that he's looking to get filled. And the sad thing about Jesse Lee Peterson is he is too old to be cooning at this point in his life. And the fact that he claims to be a man of God doing the devil's work makes him a total hypocrite.
But Tammy, you know what I just want to add to that. To hear Dr. Umar and the other man to speak this way.
That's Michael.
It's Michael, sorry. To hear Michael and Dr. Umar speak this way is abnormal for men. Normally men, when I was growing up, they had logical mindset. But today's black man has an illogical mindset because he thinks like a woman. He has not overcome the spirit of the woman and returned to the logical mindset.
There is nothing more effeminate than a white man defending a white power structure against black people. There is nothing more effeminate than a black man defending a white power structure against black people.
Hey, why are you speaking? Hold on.
You are politically effeminate,
Jesse Lee logical in their mind.
You are politically
and
effeminate.
Women are illogical.
You are
in their
politically
mindset, right?
effeminate.
Why are you
You are defending the white power structure against your own people while you claim to be a man of God. You are a disgrace to your race, sir. You are a disgrace to your race.
And so normally
Dr. Umar,
the men with the logical mindset would bring the women and children to a logical mindset to help them overcome. But now the black men, not all but most, they think like their mothers and grandmothers. So they all think just like women, and that's why you can't get it right.
So indicting racism
makes you a woman. God, and that order is God in Christ, Christ in man, man over woman, and woman over children.
I'm not interested in the religious interpretation of racism.
Today's black woman is over the men. And
it is a mistake to use religion to interpret political phenomena.
That's why
we're going to take a quick break and we'll come right back on the Tammy Mac Show on Fox Soul. Let's take a quick break. We'll come right back.
Is in a shack, and then you have your grade C coons, which would be like a Steve.
Hold on. Let's just take a little break. Let's just take a little break from this. Like, share, subscribe to the channel. Can we do another Officer Tatum video? It's a little short clip. Man, I'm just getting sick and tired of this dude. Everybody's getting sick and tired of this dude. So let's do another. Hey, Definitely.
Building systems of success for young Black children or being accepted by white people. That's what this is about. Dion went to Colorado not for the money, because he wanted to prove to white people he could coach white children. Because y'all see all the celebrities.
God dang. Somebody get Umar Johnson. Why are these men like him so brainwashed? What sense does it have an ideology that's so destructive that it puts Black people in a negative position no matter what they do? Deion Sanders isn't becoming a coach or accepting a job to make millions of dollars to be a coach to show the world he can coach white people. He got 5 white dudes on his team. He's trying to prove what? Black people, like Umar, just be happy for the brother. He was making like $300,000 working at the HBCU. He go to Colorado and he's making $4 million a year.
You know what the bigger issue is here? Go ahead. What do we value more? Building systems of success for young Black children or being accepted by white people? That's what this is about. Dion went to Colorado not for the money, because he wanted to prove to white people he could coach white children. Because y'all see all the celebrities.
God dang. Somebody get Umar Johnson. Why are these men like him so brainwashed? What sense does it make to have an ideology?
So he is brainwashed because he thinks logically about Black people, and what I'm trying to understand it. So he is particularly he puts on a different political lens, if you would. He puts on the political lens, and he sees only one color. Okay. The original man that was the Black man is being traumatized because he only sees one color, and that is white. Okay. And you're in a position to wanting to put people in one box so we can be in one accord. I could see that. But then let me ask you something. Will if they let me put myself on the big screen here. I want to ask this fool a question. If we were to somehow become one accord, right? Blacks, whites, Latinos, Mexicans, blah blah, Chinese, blah blah blah. If we were to put on one accord, which you love everybody, right? Will white people admit that their ancestors were wrong and we deserve some type of compensation for what has happened to our ancestors? I wonder. Like, let's just say, for example, they give us part of our land back. No? How about $60 trillion in reparations? $60 trillion in reparations sounds okay, right? But it will flood the country. So the fuck what? The country is already in debt, $60+ trillion. For every 13% of the, we're 13% of the population. So therefore, you would add in, and also you would not add in immigrants, of course, because they already have their reparations. In oil, in Africa, you mean to tell me if we were to put us in a tiny little box, right? Of all the whites, and we hold hands and sing Kumbaya, and we are the world, we are the children, and we want to make a better day, so let's start giving. I understand all that. Fuck all that bullshit. What some reparations money? Just give me 600. Just give me 600,000. Give me 600,000. That'll be enough to feed my family. That'll be enough to move me out and put me in a nice little home for for less money, because you can get a home out here for less than you would do in LA. And you would do in Compton, you would do in Los Angeles, you would do anywhere else out there in that part of town, right? Okay, so cool. So if we were to do that, if white folks were to admit that they were wrong for their ancestors to fuck us royally, mentally scar us mentally, physically, if they were to admit all the wrongdoings, maybe I could see us getting along. Maybe I can see that. Maybe I can see us really be starting becoming a family, right? Nah, nigga.
That's so destructive that it puts black people in a negative position no matter what they do. Deion Sanders isn't.
And you love white folks so much, it's pathetic. It's so fucking pathetic. It just makes my stomach turn each and every time you. Oh my God, this Umar Johnson is just will not let it go, because this dude, this is 2024. We think a little differently. Things have changed. You're not oppressed anymore, dude. You're not oppressed anymore. So why do you think the way you do? Somebody should get Umar Johnson. Foot soldiers of white supremacy. And he's a fucking jackass.
And becoming a coach or accepting a job to make millions of dollars to be a coach.
Millions of dollars to being a coach. Okay. Who gives a shit? Deion Sanders is not. Let me go even further, because I got to remember this season when I go to work. Dak Prescott, for example. Dak Prescott, Ezekiel Elliott, Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown, LeBron James. I can't. It will. All these particular players that I just mentioned, from football to basketball. Name one person that gives a fuck. None of them don't. 90% of your players do not fucking care about black communities, except for the people in their own communities out there in the fucking suburbs. Are you crazy? Hey, did anybody have any sympathy for C Murder? Did anybody have any sympathy for Corey Miller? Because of his stage name, C Murder. His real name is Corey Miller. You know, Percy Miller's brother, aka Masterpiece brother. How many people had sympathy for him, huh? How many people had sympathy for him? He's still locked up for life. Where is his sympathy for him? Where is sympathy for Matt? Nobody had any sympathy for Matt. Oh, he's a murderer. He's a cold-blooded murderer. He's probably a drug dealer. And how many cold-blooded murderers are white? But they aren't locked up. There are still mass murderers, perpetrators, and pedophiles out there. But they aren't locked up. There are people who constantly say the word nigga on here all the freaking time, but yet they don't get their channels taken away. Even that white girl, she didn't get that channel. She probably got another job somewhere. But I'm not mad at her. I'm not mad at the white girl for saying the word nigga. I'm mad at the motherfucker who put her up there. Anybody had any kind of sympathy for C Murder? any type of sympathy? Did he actually do the crime that he did? Oh, but an Officer Tatum, he'll just say he needs to stay in there. He needs to stay in there and think about the things that he's done. He's been in there for damn near decades. Fucking free C Murder, man. Free C Murder.
Show the world he can coach white people. He got 5 white dudes on his team. He's trying to prove what?
He has more than 5 white dudes on his team, you nut. He ain't gonna put, of course, he ain't gonna put like, come on, he's gonna have more than 5 white people on his team. Who the fuck you think you talking to? He has 2. He has his son playing the game of his life, and I like his son, and I respect his game. I like his son, and I definitely respect his game. But let's be honest. In Colorado, of all places, let's name the majority to the minority of whites and blacks. What is the percentage in the state of Colorado of how many blacks and how many whites are there? Let's see, but I'm just going to make an estimation. There is at least 90% whites in Colorado. 90%. Where you were in Jackson State, Mississippi, there was at least 75% black. Black people in Colorado. You're in a state, in a city where there's only 15% black in Colorado? What the fuck are we doing in Colorado? Colorado, Minnesota, Oklahoma? Those are the least states that you would basically have black people in. And you would go to fucking, oh my God. You really needed the money, didn't you? You really needed the motherfucking money, didn't you? Deion Sanders. I love Deion Sanders, but make your money, man. Make your money.
Black people like Umar, just be happy for the brother. He was making like $300,000 working.
Man, fuck him. Fuck Deion Sanders. He's making this money. Fuck him. Half of these motherfucking players don't give a fuck about society. They don't. The only people that ever care about society was Colin Kaepernick and Abdul Rauf. But you and Brandon not Brandon. What is this? Is it Brandon Marshall? Not Brandon Marshall. God damn, the running back that played for the Oakland Raiders for the Las Vegas Raiders. I forgot who that was that played for Seattle that did not get the ball at the last go round. You know who I'm talking about. Damn, I forgot the brother's name. But they all fucking sat and minded their own business during the whole kneeling of the flag shit. These goddamn coons. But anyway, let me get up on out of here. I will be back sometime tonight. Because I want to do an experiment for tonight. I want to definitely do an experiment for tonight. Plus, my homie is on, and I want to ask her a bit of, I want to ask her some information. So, once again, please get your tickets. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Please get your tickets for the award show that is happening in New York, the YouTube award show that is happening in New York. I want you to get your tickets. I want you to get settled in. I think it's like 3 days or something like that. Play one more time before we get out of here. Definitely appreciate those who are coming in. Definitely appreciate you.
Get ready for the most glamorous event of the year, the U2B Streets Awards 2025, February 9, 2025, at Laven Midtown, located at 641 West 42nd Street, New York City. Join us at 12 p.m. for the pre-show red carpet extravaganza and a chance to win $500 in our fashion contest. From 2 p.m. to 4 p.m., enjoy the gold tier experience with speakeasy confessionals, press interviews, and premium cocktails. At 4 p.m., the platinum tier includes performances, a comedic host, an award ceremony, dinner, and gift bags. From 8 p.m., the diamond tier features a VIP after party with a DJ, aerial dance, fire performances, and gift bags. 24 YouTube categories. And many nominees. Can't attend in person? Stream the entire event live on Hush and Move Media via Uscreen for just $9.99. Get your early bird tickets before September 15, 2024. Visit now. Be a sponsor. Be extraordinary. Be there. Be great.